Good heathens, listen. I have been transfixed on this show that I've seen plenty other YouTubers, especially those who review reality shows. They have been reviewing the series of shows for a minute, for a couple of years. And me, I'm kind of finicky when it comes to reality shows, so I really don't fuck with them like talking about it. Now, what I'm talking about is 90 Day Fiance and how I basically got caught up in this web. I was on Instagram and I keep seeing these little clips about Big Ed. Big Ed, I think he from season 4, and he homeboy that ain't got no neck. And so I was watching, I said, what is going on? And him and his love for Rose, and all of that mess. And I was like, let me go check and see what the hell's going on. Let me go give it one episode or whatnot, and just see what's the old hoopla about. Man, I started on one episode, y'all, and that whole day, I watched all the episodes of that season. Now, that was the day before yesterday. Now, yesterday, I started watching season 3. And I was like, I think I'm on episode 5 or 7 of season 3. Now, this is 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Now, I didn't even know they had about 5 or 6 different spin-offs, right? I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? And so I am delving headfirst in all of the foolery, all of the fuckery. And here's the thing. You be shocked, amazed, and very much saddened the extreme lengths folks will go just to be loved. Just to not be lonely. And just to say they have somebody, a companion. You know what I'm saying? Now, a couple of this shit, a couple of these scenes and, a couple of these stories, comical. Some are downright disturbing. And some of them are just sad, I won't be doing reviews on this show. It's like for every episode, I won't. But I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. And for what I've seen, like for what I checked out, seems to be a trend. Now, on this season, the latest season of the 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, we have, what's her name? Is her name Lisa and Usman? Soldier Boy from Nigeria. Her. And then I saw it was another older white lady. I want to say from the episode from the season before, the 3rd season or whatnot. It was her and her Michael and all that stuff like that. And was it another one? I don't know, because I'm just on the before 90 days spinoff. I really don't know about the other seasons of the other spinoffs. And so when I'm watching certain things, especially when you are trying to get you some dick from another land who has another culture in which in your eyes seem like it's extreme from yours. Now, here's my thing. Listen, people. Research the culture. Research the culture. That's what I asked. Research the culture. Because I saw in another couple of clips, what's this girl named Nicole and Asan? Wasn't her dude from Morocco or whatever? Now, when you're dealing with different cultures, especially the Muslim faith or whatever, and it could be Muslim faith, they could be Chinese and everything or whatever. They could be goddamn even down below Mexico. It don't matter. They could be Australian. It don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? English, it don't fucking matter. Research the culture. Fucking search the culture. I mean, research the goddamn culture, please. Because I tend to think as us Americans, I think we tend to think that we're the only culture that matters. But you got to remember, once you go into somebody else's backyard, guess what? Your culture ain't shit. Your culture don't matter. Their culture matters. You get me? So, like, homegirl going to Nigeria to get with Usman and everything, and she basically saying that we gonna get married regardless of your mama giving us the darn blessing or not. And I'm looking like, how the fuck you figure, bitch? It's like, listen, I'm not of Nigerian. To be honest, I might be. I don't know. I don't know where my bloodline runs. You get what I'm saying? But regardless of whatever, black family knows. Big mama, her word goes. Her word goes. It just does. If Big Mama don't like them, guess what? Cut it. And that's in black families. So I like when she was saying that with the elder of his family, I was like, girl, how you feel, girl? How you figure ain't gonna motherfucking go? You know what I'm saying? And it seems like with her, you really didn't see him as a human being. You just saw him as a motherfucking possession. You know what I'm saying? You saw him as a fucking possession. And that's what I was saying. Like, if you really truly say you love this motherfucker, then learn their culture. Understand their fucking culture. The internet is vast. Now, to be honest, there's really no excuse to learn about other folks' cultures. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for you to be ignorant. You claim you love this motherfucker. Then show you love this motherfucker. And learn their culture. You get mad, upset, and pressed when they do something and you know it ain't of theirs. And you know they ain't, you know he's disrespecting your culture. Then how you expect the other motherfucker to feel when you pull the same stunt? That was my thing. You know what I'm saying? And then the homegirl with that Usman, homegirl talking about, she said we're gonna have unprotected sex. Talking about he got tested, he good. Did you get tested? He might be clean, but did you get tested? What you might be passing on to him. And regardless if he did or not, you don't know how long ago that test was done. You don't know what done crept up on his ass since then, and vice versa. You a hell-bent on unprotected sex, and I'm like, and then let's be real. Usman did all in all. He went above and beyond. And, she worked my nerves, y'all. She worked my nerves. I couldn't stand. I was like, lady, you straight up disrespecting this dude. And then the whole thing about the music. And about how you met that song probably be me. Why I ain't up in the video and everything. Why you got this model bitch? Who is she? What's she there for? Woo, woo, woo. Soulja Boy wants to be a rapper or R&B singer. He wants to be a pop star. They just put it in like that. He want to be a pop star. I'm sorry, Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa, I'm sorry. Listen, you on his own in his videos, it ain't gonna be taken seriously. Motherfuckers they ain't gonna be able to digest it. I'm sorry. But you refuse to listen. You're stubborn as the fuck. Everybody's stubborn. We all stubborn. It's regardless of where you may lay your head, where your bloodline start. Humans are just fucking stubborn. But I had to agree with one of his music colleagues talking about, is you trying to ruin his career? You just want him under your left titty. You want him as your personal African dildo. That's how I feel. That's how the fuck I feel. You just want him as your personal African dildo. I wholeheartedly believe that shit with all my heart and soul. Yes. And I ain't gonna lie, I might have been late to the game on this season, but when was it Usman or whatever, he said, every time people go on my Instagram and it'll be a girl that put hearts or say something and everything, baby girl, what's it, baby love, girl, baby love, whatever. She goes in the person's DMs and say, who is you? That's my man. I ain't gonna lie, I had got a petty pinch up in me. I went on his page and put some hearts in there. Like, I just wanted to see. But I know I'm probably late to the game and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was having a petty fucking moment. I was. Cause I was like, I know this girl ain't doing all this shit. Cause I just wanted to see for myself. She is not that fucking crazy. But I just see you just want a personalized African dildo. That's all I see. Now, it was a couple of sad ones. What really broke my heart was, I can't think of homeboy name. The 60-year-old that spent over $100,000 over the past 7 years to talk to this Ukraine bitch that doesn't exist. That became almost the level of being pathetic and pitiful that I felt for that man. It was pathetic is like a harsh ass word. My thing was like with him and Miss Yolanda, Miss Yolanda. Here's my thing. Where is your family? Where is your friends? Where are y'all friends? And where is y'all family? Like, cause it gets to a certain point that I'm like, I ain't even trying to blame them no more. I'm looking at y'all. Y'all letting y'all family and friends go down a dangerous road to fucking failure. I was like, where is your friends? That's how I'm feeling. That's exactly how I'm feeling. And I'm like, this getting ridiculous. And the sad thing about it is, with homeboy, the older cat, who spent over $100,000, you ain't even video chat with this chick. You saw videos of her, but you ain't never talk face to face. You just chatted. And the thing about it is, you got stood up 3 times. You done went to Ukraine, saw a girl that you really didn't mesh with romantically, but then became good friends with, and even she basically trying to pip you up the game like, listen, I'm Ukrainian. These women around here, they pull stunts. They goop. They'll goop you for your money. And the thing about it is, he got a friend who's married to a Ukrainian woman. She's saying the same shit. And his friends trying to tell him, dude, this might not, you don't think you're getting catfish or whatever. And he is optimistic, and he's like, listen, I love her, I'm in love with her, she wouldn't do this to me, I talk to her all the time, woo, 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 and all that stuff. He's a duck. It's what we call folks down here that could easily get manipulated, easily taken advantage of, and you could easily get money out of them. A duck. Walk like a duck, quack like a duck, athletic. If you looking for somebody just like, you could say who's real naive, or you could just do all kind of ways with, we call him a duck. He's a duck with money. who could have had so much extra money. And I'm like, if you didn't get gooped by a pretty face, and let's be real, you is just paying for the fantasy. You're paying for the fantasy, and that's how they goop you. You see this beautiful model, looking blonde bitch and everything, and she's exotic to you due to the fact that she's not from this country, and due to the fact that she has an accent, and you getting gooped. You a duck. And then so it starts after a while, it starts not feeling sorry for your ass. Cause let's be real, you know better. You know it ain't real. But you wishing upon hope that maybe if I wish on this falling star long and hard enough, that God will answer my prayers, and my fairy tale princess will be right here. It don't work like that, love. Love don't work like that. It don't. It don't. And then Mother Yolanda. Mama Yolanda was a good woman. She been faithful to her husband for over 30 years. And even the last 10 years of his life, he died. You know, he was in prison. And he didn't want his kids or her to see him like that. And she upheld that. That woman's still grieving. She's still grieving. And she is in a vulnerable ass state. Vulnerable enough, which is ripe enough for scammers, for the vultures to take advantage of that. She had lost all that weight. We really don't know what was the situation with her husband and how that marriage really was. We don't know. We just taking off for face value of what she tells us. She got all them beautiful kids. They love her. You know, she got friends that love her, but I'm like, you ain't got the right fucking friends. And that goes along with homeboy, the rich dude who spent over $100,000. You ain't got the right friends, my nigga. Miss Yolanda, no disrespect, but you ain't got the right friends. You need some cutthroat ass friends. You need some, cutthroat to the point that they might have to cuss your ass out. Some reality check. And due to the fact that why your daughter, why your daughter ain't warn you about the evilness of social media and of folks scamming? And you seen the type of person where you say hello to this, or whoever this dude was, this Williams, and that's his first name. His first name is an interchangeable first and last name. That should have been clue right there. And them pictures that supposed to be a Williams, I done seen pictures of that man before. That's like when I write shit and I'm looking for a handsome, racially ambiguous ass man to base my lead character off of. I think on one of my projects I did use his picture. Cause he looks hella fucking familiar. And he's from England. And you know, when you're looking at somebody like that he's single, he must be a hoe. And then when we're like, I gotta hear this voice, and we finally hear the voice, and the voice do not match the body. I was like, that is not a English accent. That is one of Usman's damn roommates? Homeboy had a Nigerian accent. I like, is he? Lord, she done got gooped. And then the thing about it is, you can look at her eyes and you see she has this look of being hopeful, being optimistic. Maybe I done found the love of my life after, me being with my husband that long and all that things and everything. She's vulnerable. She's in a delicate state. Why didn't people just sit down and talk to her and just let it be known, like, listen, you've been with your husband for so long. It's a whole lot of motherfuckers don't know how to be by themselves. They don't. Because I think they really can't identify themselves as a single person. They always identify themselves as having a partner. It ain't you, Miss Yolanda. I'm Yolanda, whatever your last name is. I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. It's I'm so and so's wife. My name is Yolanda. I'm the kids' mothers. My name is Yolanda. You get me? And that's the fault. I want Iyanla. Fix my life. Iyanla. Elder. Prophetess. Queen. Miss Yolanda. Could you please do some intervention and talk to her? Please, ma'am. Please. Please. Mother Yolanda. Mother Iyanla. Please talk to Miss Yolanda. She need intervention. This slope, this tunnel she going down is dangerous and dark. And then before long, we find out that she sent whoever this was, sexy photos of herself. I was like, no. I'm like, no, Miss Yolanda. And now that person talking about, if you don't give me any money, guess what? Your photos been finna be everywhere. Probably on Pornhub too and OnlyFans. You was caught up. You was in a vulnerable state, and they fed off of that and manipulated that. Now look at you. But you still hold upon hope. She had all these excuses. How this not William? I talk to him every day. And understand he loved me. And woo, 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 woo. And it's over this cycle. And it's sad. And it breaks my heart. And whenever I watch her segments, and even with Homeboy, the dude that spent over $100,000, they segments make me cringe. It makes me cringe, y'all. And it just, oh my God. I just like. And it got to the point that I fast forward through it. Cause I can't get mad. And I hate it for them both. I do. I really do. Now, Big Ed. Big Ed need to learn to forgive himself before he go looking overseas trying to find his next new young tenderoni. He really do. He needs to learn forgiveness of himself. I'm for real. Cause he still haven't forgave himself for cheating on his first wife. It don't matter how you look and all that stuff. It don't matter if you ain't got no neck. It don't matter if you short. Bruh, listen, do you know how many short mugs get all the hoes? I don't know. Maybe it's a regional thing. I know a whole lot of dudes, especially down here in the South, who is short like you. He get all the bitches. Cause that swag, that extra they let them big nuts hang. It makes up for the lack of height. So, I can't really identify with that. Because I know so many short dudes that get hellified women. And them women, they will kill you over that short motherfucker. So, I can't compute with that. But I'm like this. Where is your friends? That's what all these people. Where is your friends? Because you see, it's like a pattern with these people that go overseas to get these people. They tend, well, most of them, they tend to have friends that come from where they're going, and the friends that are from there, where they got first hand knowledge because they ought to know, cause that's where they come from. That basically warning these fools like, listen, I'm just pick you up the game, bro. Sis. I'm trying to tell you what's what. But they don't listen. And I ain't gonna lie. I like Rose. I really do. I really do like Rose. You know. This is what Rose is all about, getting out and taking care of her kid. And making sure her kid have a better life. And that's what mainly all of them that's from overseas. They want to get over to the United States and have a better life. And that's what I see. And here's the thing. Okay, P-Gang. Also with Tennessee, flame on nipples. He takes the shirt off, right? Mind you, he's gorgeous. He is a very nice looking ass man. And even Usman is a very nice man. He looked like one of my cousins. Usman kind of looked through the double type. Wait a minute. He looked like one of my cousins and a mixture of juvenile. But when Tennessee was taking off his shirt, he got a couple tattoos and everything, and I'm looking at like, what is them pasties? What the fuck is going on with his titties? And come to find out them flames coming off his titties. Why you got flames coming off your titties? And back in the day, what was it? I want to say, was it 10 years ago? 10 or 15 years ago? You remember when them tribal marks was all the rage? Them real thick, black ass tattoos and everything. I never did like them motherfuckers. I never did like them tattoos. Because I was like, first of all, you ain't tribal. And all this stuff. Second of all, you gonna get tired of all that black on you. But it looked like maybe he was trying to fade them out or whatnot. Now him, he's a country boy. You know what I'm saying? He's a pretty country boy. He loves the outside and all. He loves his kids. And he still hasn't got over the death of his child. And with him, he done met this girl, Vara, whatever. She's gorgeous. She's real pretty. She's from Russia. And, they've been talking. He don't feel in love. That's just the love of his life. That's what they all say. And all that. Now, mind you, he got a good friend who came from where he going. And she trying to peep him out on game. And she like, dude, I wouldn't trust it. Woo. How you know? I'm from there. She ought to fucking know. Right? He still go over there. Let's be real. A lot of y'all going there, y'all just want to bust nuts. And so, he got upset that he didn't get try the goodest the first night. And, she was with her friends, too. They were talking. They were trying to figure out, what is you doing? And even when he met the friends and they gave him their interrogation, listen, bruh. I was laughing through the whole thing because me and my girlfriends have did the same shit. Especially if one of them decide to bring a dude around us. You bring a dude in the lion's den, bruh. What the hell, dude? So, that right there, that just brings flashbacks of what me and my girls used to do. When you're protective of your friend, that's what happens. And I know he felt some kind of way. And, he was feeling attacked twice due to the language barrier. Now listen, if you you fall in love with a Russian chick, learn the culture, learn some language, Rosetta Stone or whatever. But what killed me What's this? So he goes to her apartment, and it looked like her apartment just had renovation done or whatever. And he like, oh, so you getting renovated or whatever? Now, mind you, she done bought the apartment. He said, well, why is it finished? Why it ain't finished? She said, as soon as I started talking to you, I stopped. And then he looking like, wait a minute, so I was the bag. Let's just say I was the bag you were looking for to get that trip to a better life. And she didn't deny it or nothing. Listen, I holler, but I can't deny. I love, listen, them Russians, they blunt as the fuck, and I fucking love it. They don't sugarcoat shit, bitch. And I think it's due to the language barrier or whatever, especially when it comes to Americans or whatnot. But the thing about, like, with foreigners, people from other countries and all that stuff like that, and you know, what I see is a trend in this show. When you think of America, you think of bank. Because why? That is the stunt we pull to the whole world. That if you're American, guess what? You got money. We see it all the time. Look at all these different rap videos and everything. Niggas with money. They stunt. They got this. They got that. It's the pipe dream that we motherfucking fed to the whole world. If you come to America, you gonna make bank. It's the fairy tale of all. Especially when you poor. Especially when you come from a country or whatever, and your living situation ain't what you want. You get me? Now with Vara, she got a job she like, and you know, she got money. She was, you know, doing whatever, building her, doing her apartment and making it do what it do. But it ain't that American money. So it's the pipe dream that America done fed to everybody. And then what kills me is you done boasted that shit up on your own and saying that you got money. You can't be upset when homegirl basically tell you, I'm here for the corn. You can't get mad. Cause you fed her the same lie too. So I'm like, what you upset for? Nigga, you ought to know what the deal is. And that's what I see, especially when I started getting on the third season. Caesar. Oh, God, Jesus have mercy. Caesar ain't got no family and friends. And no family and friends they treat him with kids' gloves. And it has me thinking, is he kind of on the spectrum or some shit? And I'm like, he really needs somebody just to sit his ass down. He needs intervention. He needs somebody. He needs a guardian to keep an eye on his corn. And the thing about it is, you spent over 40 grand over the years to a chick that you is doing video chats with too and everything, but baby, she all about that coin. Playing you for a sucker. And he's a nail tech. Now, man, you nail techs make good money. They do. They make nice coin. Especially if you independent, you doing that shit yourself. You make bank, bro. You know, he getting tips and all. And then, like, a couple of his customers said, I come to him twice a month. He does good work and all that stuff like that. Dude. And then, you got a boss that actually looking out for you. He actually care about your ass. And, you know, he got a good support system, but he need a support system that basically shake his and say, bruh, you a duck. scooping your ass. All that shit. Homeboy took out a loan, got a loan from his boss and all that stuff like that, just to send her get a ticket so they get married. And it ain't gonna happen. I don't even know what happened with the rest of the third season, but I think the last episode from the third one was when he was in Mexico. I was like, oh Jesus. But I'm trying to think who else I don't know. But this is all I got for right now. I might make another video just to basically rant about this, but y'all, this hurts me. But it just go along to what I say about the links that folks will do just to be loved and just to have somebody and just not to grow old or die alone, y'all. Wow. Y'all be good.